Welcome to Equestrian Nation.
Here, amid the rugged beauty of central Utah, lies the most spectacular Americana event of them all. Welcome to part 2 of our TV coverage of the Young Living Draft Horse Show in Mona, Utah. The show features heavy draft horses from all over the country, competing for $90,000 in prize money. From the one-horse cart to the big hitches, there's excitement packed into every class. All this within acres and acres of fragrant herbs and sweet-smelling lavender fields. Our Part 2 competition begins with the Driving Obstacles Gambler's Choice class. They have 3 minutes to choose an obstacle and then try to get the most points within the time frame. Next up, the open 4-hitch class. Another win for Mark Messenger Memorial Hitch, with Brian Coleman driving.
We changed some things up there again. We put a swing horse and a lead horse together, and they went really nice.
You can pick your favorite from the All Breeds driving competition coming up now. Pam Bailey takes this one with her Bay Miniature horse. The ladies take center stage now with the ladies' team class.
I like the ladies' team to be just, again, the same criteria. You like a team working together as a unit. The two of them well matched is important. That team that's kind of still has that animation and action, but a team that's controllable for the lady to drive. Maybe more your wheel type team as opposed to your lead team for a ladies team.
And the winner is the Meadow Lake Belgians with Crystal Newborn driving.
It's the first time she had driven the team yesterday and did a fantastic job, obviously, and we're quite proud of her and quite proud of the horses.
I never really thought I'd get first, but I was going in there like, hey, we're having a pretty good drive. Horses are working together really well, and so placing's nice and winning's even better, so it was kind of nice.
Putting practical farm skills to the test, the All Breeds Feed Team Race starts now. Driving the Halflingers, Joshua and Kelsey Harper win this class. It's colorful and fun to watch, the All Breeds costume class.
There could be 5 different people who judge that class and call it differently, you know. Actually, I think in that class I probably went to somebody that put more effort into their costume than some that didn't.
Winners of the costume class are the Harpers, Joshua Kelsey and Ariana Harper. In between competition classes, Felix and Brenda Santana showed the rich tradition of Mexican history with horses, as the farm's Andalusian stallion, Romano, danced with Brenda in a Mexican folkloric dance.
Well, thank you, everybody. All of a sudden, the Oak Ridge boys are in the middle of Utah.
They've been award-winning country music stars for the last 50 years, and now they're in the Country Music Hall of Fame. The Oak Ridge Boys are one of the stellar attractions at the Young Living Draft Horse Show, and they bring it all, rock, gospel, pop, and country, to entertain this great horse show crowd.
I mean, that was one of the big draw points for my wife. She wanted to see the Oak Ridge Boys, you know. We're of that generation, you know.
Yep, concert. I mean, what a better way to thank everybody for showing up, is to entertain them, entertain our crew.
That was a great concert. They had the Oak Ridge Boys here. A lot of fun. We went out there as a family and did a lot of dancing and hooping, and it was a good time.
But the concert with the Oak Ridge Boys last night, again, it was just another, it was over the top. We had over 20,000 people in the park, and it was just spectacular.
Don't go away. More from the draft show coming up. At the Young Living Farm, another breed of horse was recently added to the breeding and training operation, the magnificent Frisian breed. Head trainer Felix Santana delighted everyone in the audience with these dream horses. Now we're ready for the skill and agility of the men's cart class. And the winner is the Hirsch Belgians, Dwayne Hirschberger driving. The amateur 4-horse hitch class starts the thunder rolling. The winner of the amateur 4-horse hitch class, the Meadow Lake Belgians, Crystal Newborn driving. Here it is, always exciting, the open 6-horse hitch class. Winner of the 6-horse hitch, Mark Messenger Memorial Hitch, driven by Brian Coleman. And now here's the driving competition for the 6-horse hitch. This class is judged on how well the driver maneuvers the team of 6 horses through figure 8s and other patterns. Big win for the unhitched ranch Clydesdales and for driver Scott Banga. It's his 2nd year in a row to win this class at the Young Living Draft Horse Show. Get ready for the thrill of the open 8-horse hitch class.
Same as the 6, but it's a whole different ball game. That extra swing pole, extra team, extra set of lines. When you transition from 8 to 6, it makes 6 seem easy. One more pivot point, one more pair of horses, another set of lines. So it's a whole nother ball game.
It sorts the men from the boys a little bit when you come to 8. Like it's a handful. It takes some talent to drive them properly and get a good job of it. So I think here too it'll be a pretty good class for the reason it's a big ring. It's a pretty good advantage when you're showing 8s, because the smaller the ring, the more work it is for the driver. And again, back to sorting the real good ones from guys that are a little shaky about it, you know. So, but a big ring gives a little more advantage to everybody.
And here they are again, winners Mark Messenger Memorial Hitch, driven by Brian Coleman.
Right now, the Percherons they've just bred them to a different level than a lot of the other breeds. And so I think that's why they are the tougher ones to beat right now.
Once again, Young Living Farm and the Young Living Draft Horse Show have more than delivered an exciting weekend.
Oh, they put on an excellent show here. Unbelievable.
On the West Coast, we have just a handful of shows that are of the caliber, let's put it that way, of some of those back east. And to have a new one that's sponsored in this fashion out here is fantastic. And thanks to Gary, if we didn't have his sponsorship, of course, we wouldn't have this show and we wouldn't have anything like the kind of interest in it. So it's fantastic that he's involved.
It's a beautiful show, very smoothly run, and you're always in the stands interested in the next thing coming. That's for sure.
I'm really looking forward to coming back next year. I mean, I think Gary does a great job, and I really appreciate the Young Living for putting on such a great event. I know that it's a lot of time and effort and hassle, but they sure do a phenomenal job.
Most of the shows we go to are like county fairs or state fairs where you got the carnival aspect and, you know, it's all the other stuff going on, and this right here is just a draft horse show tied in with all the other things he's got going around here. So people are here just basically to see the draft horses.
So to have somebody like Gary Young that's willing to put his time and energy behind it, that's huge for the entire industry, because it is a dying art and we're losing it. And until other people step up like Gary Young, you know, it could die. So it's important to see the effort being put forth. And you know, this facility is amazing, and it takes a lot to host a draft horse show, and they're getting it right.
This is a beautiful, beautiful place. Wonderful show. Staff is excellent. Couldn't have a better setting than between these two mountains here. It's just a beautiful place.
Awesome, awesome show. Great people. Everybody's out there to try to help you whatever way they can. Awesome facilities. You can't say enough about the facilities. It's by far probably the best out there.
It's no wonder that Young Living Farm and the Draft Horse Show draw such enthusiastic crowds. The facilities are welcoming and attractively well planned. One can only imagine the hard work and years of construction that created all this. Great grounds and great shows on what was once sprawling farmland. It has become a unique family destination, carved out of the joy and purpose and vision of one man.
You know, I can't take all the credit for it, because if I didn't have the beautiful wife that I have and a partner that has supported my dreams, I couldn't have done this. And she was always there, and honey, I will support you, I'll help you. And that's given me the internal strength to persevere when a lot of odds were against me. And so, you know, it goes back to that old adage, behind a good man's a better woman, and I've got a better woman. And so we work as a team and we get so much more done, but my real satisfaction is just seeing the joy in the people's face. I enjoy seeing the people here loving it. Dan, that's really my payday, is knowing that what I envisioned years ago and what we have built here. And I've said oftentimes, there's no greater joy, there's no amount of money in Fort Knox that could create the happiness inside of me, that knowing that what I do has changed somebody's life. And that's what really gives me the motivation to keep doing it, is because I know what I'm doing is helping people.